Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel-Links video. I'm honestly surprised that you're telling me this, Duel-Links, because I thought that you were just going to let me lose that. You know, because the duel wouldn't respond. And I was like, okay, Shark, talk to me. When you start making a move, talk to me. I turned on voice acting. I told you I turned it on. I cannot believe that's your voice, Shark. I prefer your Japanese voice. My apologies. Except I am not serious. No, there isn't. You made me wait. You made me wait, Shark. I think that's actually on Konami, not Shark. Obviously. So I was in the middle of dueling Shark, and the hourglass was turning over and over and over. And I was like, I don't have time for this shit. I'm turning voice acting on so I know when Shark has made a move. But he never did. So I closed the game because I couldn't do shit. Anyway, I was already dueling this at first, so that's why number 17 has no Xyz materials. I always prefer having Xyz materials on that card because it can't attack directly anymore. I forgot when I was talking about it, so I couldn't attack again. You live for another turn, Shark. But whatever happened, I'm not sure how to rationalize it because Duel-Links didn't tell me there was a connection failure. It told me nothing. It wasn't lagging. I could turn on voice acting, so it wasn't frozen. And my internet was apparently working fine, or Duel-Links would have told me otherwise. It was so weird. Anyway, shit has been awkward lately, so I haven't been doing a lot of recording. Plus, I've been trying to catch up with uploads in general. But now that I have finally ended the introduction to brains thing, I ended that so I could just rename the videos to the current event going on, which is the rerun. I have not been doing it much, mainly because I don't really want to record when I'm trying to upload things and write descriptions. I play this game a lot, but I also I wasn't feeling up to recording when I knew that it was just going to be more of the same shit. Oh my god. Shark broke something. I'm not quite sure if he broke my spirit because I don't know what my spirit is anymore if he was supposed to break it. I think he broke something, but not my spirit. Okay, well, I think I can... Shark, you're back. Okay, well, first off, I have to finish off these legendaries. They're back because, Shark, you weren't dueling fast enough. So I didn't get to the legendaries anywhere. I can't remember if I did the Zexal ones or not. I think I did. But obviously, one person respawned. Maybe someone else did as well. I will see how things are looking in the other worlds as well, but unfortunately, DM World was left untouched. Dark Side Dimensions was untouched. I don't know who's in 5D. I don't know who is in 5D's world. And I don't know who is in GX world. Care to guess if Sartorius is there? No, probably not this time. I think he's done. But maybe not. He might surprise me. But I doubt it. I doubt it, guys. He spawned for a while, so I think he's going to take a break from that. So who has spawned this time? I'm not sure. Especially if he did end up spawning anyway, which would be an interesting coincidence. But also, stop. Seriously. You know, there was someone trying to talk to me the entire day, and I feel bad for not responding, but also I will respond. It's just, thing is, shit was hard today. Shit came up. I decided it was best to address some of the shit going on in my head in some sort of way before I respond. And I have now dealt with some of that. And everything is good. I can go back to playing this game. I will resume not playing it normally, by the way, because there's no deck building in this video. Probably not tonight, for like at any point. I would just like to say that I will go into ranked in all of my disastrous glory. I will likely not get any wins, and if I do, Konami is not doing something. I'm not sure what that is, but they must not be doing something. Oh, is that the only person? Okay, so Anna responds. Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't see you back there. Yes, I cannot believe I forgot. I'm just like, wait a minute. Am I sure there was only... No, Tori was here too. I just thought that I dueled her already, I guess. I probably did not, but I do know that I saw her when I was dueling Sharp. Well, before I was dueling Sharp. Or we can imagine she was watching the entire time and face palming at dueling's being stupid. Alright, well, at least I was able to finish that. I wasn't expecting I was going to be able to, but I guess there was a legitimate error this time. Like, I couldn't even surrender the duel, by the way, so I had to just close the game. I decided to keep it closed, and surprisingly decided to record tonight. I don't know if that was a wise idea, but, you know, I've got plenty of ideas that are not wise. And as I believe I've written somewhere, I have regained my will to fight. For some reason. I might try to get back into Legend. There's plenty of time left to do that. I got back into Platinum on October 2nd. And it seems like I was taking a long time to get back into Platinum, but that's just based on the amount of videos I recorded. I actually got back there pretty quickly. You know? And yeah, I know that there are things that are wrong with my dueling. I will have to start thinking about them at some point. I was watching my videos and I'm just like, can I stop making these mistakes? I think I need to start addressing this shit. And I think I'm going to start taking this seriously, but not in the middle of recording a video. I'm trying to catch up with things before I respond to that person that probably expected a response much earlier than now, because quite frankly, I have no life. And I would have responded, things came up. And, you know, I kind of don't want people to, I think I'm unstable and shit, so I'm just like, I'll wait, you know, I really don't want to disturb people. At least not too much. I think I'd probably do some degree of it, but hopefully nothing serious. Hopefully it's just, hopefully it's minor and not in a way that's going to affect your functioning. I do not like to disturb people in a way that impairs your functioning for long periods of time. I like to entertain in my own way, but seriously, I just feel like shit happens sometimes, you know? And I'm like, I have to get it out somewhere. I don't have much of an outlet. Like, my cardiologist heard me saying that I've got no friends, and I'm just like, yeah, I do have friends. Problem is, people are going to tell me I don't. So, I may as well tell them the response they're going to believe. I do have friends. People just don't always see them. And, I mean, you can choose to believe that my friends are not actually my friends because they don't actually exist. But if you ask me, I think that my life is better because I don't believe that. I believe in a lot of things that most people don't. And I think that works for me. I think that's a good thing. I think that by being normal, I would just. No, I should not be normal. I think my life is better because I have turned my back on normalcy entirely. I do think there are some things that are normal for good reason, but when it comes to things that are normal for reasons that aren't healthy, I have turned my back on all of that toxic bullshit. If something is toxic, I don't want it in my life. So, I'm going to accept my friends for who they are, even if you can't see them. Even if other people can't see them. I give no shits. I mean, actually, I don't think anyone's convinced because I'm going to start talking about this stuff. But, I mean, there's a big difference between I want people to accept me for who I am. I don't want the entire planet to just reject me on the basis of one single thing that doesn't make logical sense to most of the planet. Like, I am actually pretty normal in terms of what I need. Normal in the sense that I still desire human connection. So, if I want legitimate, proper connections that are healthy, I should be able to talk about who I actually am. I shouldn't have to hide it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. I'm gonna talk about it. And if people hate, they're gonna hate. Big deal. I will get over it. I know. I can choose to ignore people whenever I want. It doesn't mean I've blocked you if I ignore you. It just means that either I will respond later, or it's probably for the best that we don't continue this conversation. I would just like to announce that me responding to every comment everywhere on every site I'm on is probably not wise because I need to give the illusion that I've got some kind of life. There needs to be an illusion there that I'm not just always on YouTube playing this game and other things. You can't play this game on you. Basically, this game isn't my entire life. I do other things. I'm also not always talking to other people because I can spend time alone without flipping my shit. I'm not always lonely. I just sometimes get lonely. And that is the sign that yes, I still desire human connection. Just like everyone else. Just like everyone else, guys. Imagine I'm normal enough to desire that. So I'm trying to be upfront. Like, people can think I'm cringe if they want to, but I need to make sure that the people that do not think I'm cringe are able to find me. Because quite frankly, I think sometimes that's easier. Just put myself out there and people just talk to me whenever they see something they think they should respond to. You know, like what happened recently, which was awkward, but surprisingly ended up being pretty nice. I was having a good time by the end of that night, and also I would be talking to that person right now, but I'm behind in this event, and also I wanted to record, so I have to pick one or the other because my computer is old. So yeah. Also, I don't talk to people while I'm recording generally. That phone call I answered was an exception, and it was an unexpected one. I felt so bad about how I handled that, but I was being honest. I mean, really. At the very least, I have emotional intelligence. I kind of lacked it growing up. Yeah, I kind of had trash emotional intelligence. I was pretty bad. But I think I'm about average now, if not more emotionally intelligent than average. However, because of some of my flaws, I think that I'm still around average now. So things have evened out, but if you want me to interpret your body language, I'm not going to know what the hell you mean by that. Like, if your body language is textbook, I might understand what your emotion is, but you have to straight out tell me what you mean. You can't expect me to interpret your body language. Everyone's body language is different. Like, someone may express anger in one way, but another person expresses anger in another way. Do you expect me to know that shit if I only just met you? Even if I've known you for decades, I might still not know that shit. I mean, that's kind of the point of being diagnosed with autism, you know? I struggle with body language and visual social cues. Okay, I don't struggle as much with social cues as I used to, but don't expect me to know all of them, because I'm still heavily isolated and I'm learning things. It may appear that I'm not learning anything, but that's because I'm making the same mistakes over and over. That doesn't mean I'm not learning things, because I can and have. Alright. Carly is evil again, apparently. She likes being evil sometimes, I guess. Oh my god. Alright, how's this video doing? Alright, I think I've got time to take out the standard duelist here and maybe in DM World. I'm not sure how I'll do with Dark Side Dimensions World. Anyway. I'm hoping to do some catch up with the event, and then I'll get back to the person that was trying to talk to me. Because I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's just like I have issues, and I don't necessarily think I should just tell everyone just because I don't think I should just tell people that shit is just. There are things I shouldn't tell people that I've just met or a stranger online asking me a question. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can avoid my fate, Carly. That's kind of the point of Team 5Ds. Anyway, ignoring that, I'm going to DM World. I don't know who's there. Kaiba might be there. It depends if he really wants to duel me tonight. But I think we all know that all I have to do is go to ranked for that shit. Oh, I see. You're not a psychic, you're just pretending. And also, you were just cheating when you were pretending last time I saw you. Yeah, that's right. I see our siblings over there just sending you weird messages. I'm not sure why you think I don't notice that. I heard from my friend Joey that you do this shit. You said that you were going to stop, but apparently in doing so you didn't learn your lesson. Alright, well, I am here to remind you of what you probably learned a long time ago. Being psychic doesn't help you anyway when it comes to my deck. You can know what I have, but unless you have a counter for that, you're not getting anywhere. Oh my god. Well, Asperova, you just lost because you're not psychic, you're a fraud. Most psychics are frauds, actually, so I'm actually surprised he started his fraud career early. Most frauds aren't that young, to be honest. But I guess that depends on who you ask. Alright. I'm glad I didn't see Genzo, but I don't think I activated a single trap. Alright, Mokuba showed up instead. Interesting. I'm surprised there was a Kaiba out here at all. Oh my god. Yeah, reminder that Kaiba is actually the family name, not the given name. Because Kaiba is technically not called Kaiba. I mean, we call him Kaiba, surprisingly, because here in the United States, we don't call people by their last names. But, it's kind of awkward to call one person by their... It's kind of awkward when two people have the same last name. You kind of have to pick one of them. But they obviously decided to go with Mokuba's given name instead of Kaiba's. You know why? Because that makes a lot of sense. I think that professionally, that probably would be the case in Japan. Now, I do not know for sure. I don't live there. I don't know enough about their culture to say what would be done in this kind of situation. But I think addressing the president of your company by his last name and the vice president, if he shares that last name, by his given name, isn't weird, especially if, that vice president happens to be a child of a company for some reason, which is unusual, but can happen in series like this. Yeah, Kaiba, I'm surprised you made a child your vice president. However, Mokuba seems pretty competent by the time he is in the movie, so I think Kaiba Corp is in good hands. Surprisingly enough. I give Mokuba more credit in the movie because he's older, but he actually did do some rule enforcement during Battle City. He's just like, you're not following the rules of this tournament. And there were issues with that, and Kaiba came along and destroyed those people for being idiots. It was funny to watch. A lot of people are dumb. I'm sure that we all know this by now. But I think there is an exceptional amount of stupid people in this country. I haven't met them, but, I'm kind of keeping my distance. I need to keep my brain cells alive. Oh my god. That's kind of mean, but who cares? I don't. Okay, well, I'm gonna take out the last duelist in this world. By the way, I'm gonna say who it is, and if it's someone I hate, I'm not going to show the duel. I'm just gonna skip to the end. I'm just gonna stop recording if it's someone I hate. Okay, well, I'll show this. I cannot believe I was going to decide not to show this. What? No, I don't hate Joey, okay? I don't. Seriously, why would my brain do that? Is it because I picked Kaiba when I started playing? Is that why? Am I prone to just insulting people like Joey for some reason? Why? I've already admitted that in real life I'd probably be friends with someone like Joey. I prefer him. He's like a loyal friend and all that. Why would I insult a friend? I don't know, but apparently I was going to. And I'm just like, no, that's bad, that's cringe. No, don't insult your friends. Don't do that, that's mean. Okay, well, I do remember that when I was younger, hold on a second, what? Taya, you're really driving me nuts. Okay, I'm glad she won that, but that was stupid. To be fair, so is her deck, but, she's not really a character I'm going to play a lot, so I'm just grinding her level. I'm just trying to level her up to max. And I need to do this with everyone, so no bias. Everyone needs to get a deck. Everyone. And by the way, have I maxed out Joey yet? Because I think that I have, and I just need to make sure. Okay. Yeah, he's maxed out. Alright. Yeah, I was actually talking about this world's Joey, not DM Joey, because that Joey isn't maxed out. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I'm going to do some shit. I'm going to take out the rest of the legendary duelists and do my daily range duels. And if I have time, maybe do some episode progression, but we'll see how I do with the event in the next video.